What's going on YouTube? It's Orca from Fearless Orca Tactical. We got in another subscription box today. Today it's Mystery Shit Hits the Fan gear. Let's take a look. Alright, here we got Mystery Shit Hits the Fan gear. I'm not sure if this is a intro box or the box for the month of March. This is the $20 a month subscription level. I believe they have also a $60 as well as a $90 a month level. But we got this for the channel to review alongside the entry level of Battle Box, which we've got coming. It hasn't gotten here yet. But let's take a look at Mystery Shit Hits the Fan gear. Okay, let's see if there's a card in here. Alright, so with a little digging, I was able to find the box. Again, like I said, we are subscribed right now at the $20 a month. This is the March box. It says it's got a retail value of $54.94. And here are your items in the basic. Also, again, they offer a pro level, which is $50 a month. My mistake, I said 60 earlier, I believe. And an elite level, which is $89 a month. How this works is if you were to purchase the elite at $89.99 a month, you would get everything in the elite box along with the pro box and everything in the basic. So let's take a look at the basic and start with the mystery survival accessory. And it looks like this is our mystery survival accessory. Ready to go resource wire. Okay. 59 feet of 18 gauge galvanized wire. Strong and pliable metal. Yeah, this is actually a pretty useful item. They've got it listed at $2.99. There's all kind of things you can do with some galvanized wire. It's nice and pliable, yet strong enough to hold some stuff, you know, outdoor range, using it for target usage. If you're going to use like a cardboard box or something for targets, this would be great as a way to hang it up. Really, I mean, there's 101 things you could do with this galvanized wire. So, yeah, I like that. That's a pretty useful item. Listed in the box for $2.99. Pretty neat. The next thing on the basic box is the SHTF Jungle Tanto Machete. All right, let's see where that is. Okay. I'm guessing this is... Okay, this is the SHTF Sawback Machete in tactical black and yellow. Just like we love. The Bumble Machete. All right, let's see. Comes with a nylon sheath. The belt loop, a very large belt loop, but still not bad. Riveted in here. It's got a clasp for the actual machete. Not too bad. Let's take a look. Nice and greasy in the package. I mean, I guess I'd rather it be oily than rusted, so that's okay. Just throw this away. All right. The saw teeth, excuse me, on here, not too bad. You could probably do some work with those. Probably end up being a pain in the ass, but it would definitely feels like it would saw. The blade itself for a machete feels pretty sharp. Yeah, that's a decently clean cut. Minimal effort. It's kind of neat that, for a machete to have this Tanto blade. It's a little short as far as whacking through a jungle or something, but it does feel really good in your hand, surprisingly. It's rubberized with hard plastic molding. I doubt it's full tang, but you know, I'm not sure. Let's see if it says in the box anywhere. No, there's not really much information on the box itself. But it feels really good in your hand. The weight is actually pretty balanced. I mean, it's a little heavy towards the tip, but for what they say it retails at $12.99, yeah, I definitely could see paying at least that for this. This is decent. Had to take it outside and do some real world testing with it, but from just in here as an initial reaction, I'd say, yeah, worth $12.99 so far. So far, I'm liking the box. The SHTF mystery box is living up to the $20 price point so far. Next on the list, we've got an auto emergency safety hammer. Okay. I believe I've gotten one of these boxes before at like the $50 level, maybe a few years back, just to check them out. And I got something very similar to this. I don't think it was as nice as this one. I think it had the glass breaker like this one does and a seatbelt cutter. It was just like a molded orange plastic. It's probably in the car somewhere. I can't find it around here. Anyhow, yeah, this one's a 3-in-1 auto emergency tool. It's got your glass breaker on the end here. You've got a seatbelt cutter. Can you see that? And what else? A flashlight that does not work. Oh, okay. It's got a hand crank. Let's see. Okay. Not the brightest, but I mean, it's hand crank, so you know you'll always have some sort of light if you keep this in your truck or your car somewhere, or stow it away in a pack, something. It's pretty neat. Little flashlight, glass breaker, emergency tool for your vehicle. They've got that listed again at $9.99. I dig it. It's a little light. I don't know how well the glass breaker is going to work. I mean, I feel like I could crack this in my hand if I wanted to, but you know, it's only there really for emergency, so hopefully you never have to use it. Next in the box, we've got Trailblazer brand 4-pack waterproof matches, listed at $4.99. Okay. All right. So you've got 4 boxes of 40 each waterproof matches. Let's take a look at these. I don't know if they're like super durable, like some of the ones you... Yeah, okay. Yeah, these just look like your regular standard match. Just maybe with a waterproof coating over the head itself. Nothing really too fancy about this. I don't know if, you know, it can be a torrential downpour and they work, but, you know, you never know. I'm not going to strike one now. Maybe I'll try one later, soak it in water for a couple of seconds in a glass of water and then try to strike it and see if it works. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to have matches around anyway as a backup option to other means of fire starting. So that's kind of nice that they added that in there. Again, that was listed at $4.99. Not necessarily, I think, my favorite item in the box so far, but still useful. Absolutely. Much more useful than some other boxes we've gotten so far, as far as items are concerned. Okay, now we've got a LED zoomable 150 lumen headlamp listed at $14.99 retail. So, okay. All right. Looks like a kind of like a flat dark earth color headlamp with the stainless steel actual lamp. I don't know if that is stainless steel. It feels pretty kind of like maybe brushed aluminum actually. Okay, it's zoomable. It's got a decent head strap with a foam padding. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Back here where it goes up against your head, you got a little foam padding for comfort. Adjustable head strap. It looks like, yeah, if you wanted to, it looks like you can take off the top head strap. You know, some people prefer that just have the headband and not the one across the top of your head, you know. So you can, this is removable if you would like to remove it. That's a possibility. Did not come with batteries. Let's see. Okay. Alright, it's a little crunchy taking that off. I don't know if that's good or not. Looks like 3 AAAs. So let me grab some batteries and let's see how this thing looks. Alright, so I got some batteries. And while I was doing that, I noticed not only can you adjust what looks like to be the beam, but you can adjust it, angle it from your head. So if you need to look down more at something, it's got a nice positive click for adjusting the angle. Let's give her a shot and see what she looks like. Wow, that's not bad. Nice little focusable beam there. I mean, it's pretty bright. Definitely could see it being useful. There looks like there's 3 modes. Yep, there's a high power, low power, and a flashing strobe. Not really the best strobe mode, but you know, a lot better than I expected. Looks like it's a single Cree style bulb there, or LED, excuse me. Dig it. Another useful item out of the Mystery SHTF box. Okay, so now we're on to our last item at the $20 box. The Shadow Warrior Stone Washed Assisted Open Pocket Knife at a value of $9.99. Alright, so okay, it looks like ours has already been opened. Oh boy. Alright, let's get the box out of the way for the rest of this video. So, it's right off the bat. This is not very tactical or practical looking, for that matter. Wow, it's got a skeleton samurai on the scales, and a gold pocket clip with, let's see if you can see that, with a samurai head that says warrior and some sort of Asian writing. All right. The pocket clip feels pretty positive at the moment. I don't know how well the 2 Torx screws are actually. Yeah, those are Torx. I'm not sure how well those will hold up over time. It is non-movable as far as the pocket clip. And let's see, it's a assisted open, right? So we got the little flipper. That did not even open all the way. What in the hell is going on this blade? Can you see? This is textured on the blade. This is not, I don't know if they tried to make it look like fake Damascus or if they wanted to give the blade a fingerprint or what, but that is, I've never seen anything like that before. All right, that one's a new one. Doesn't feel that sharp. You know what? It's not bad. Yeah, we got some hair there. So sharpness, I'll give it sharpness. That's good. Maybe it didn't feel that sharp just because the texture on this blade is atrocious and you can't really get a good feel of the actual edge here. Let's try, it's frame locked, which is not bad. That's nice. It's not holding on too well, but we don't have any movement. I'm not a fan of the gold accents on this thing, by the way. That really makes it stand out. Closes fine. All right, it opened a little bit better on that second run, so maybe it just needs to be worked in a little. It's not the smoothest spring-assisted opening, but, you know, they have it listed here at $10, and I guess all the money in this knife went into the skeleton samurai we got here. So I'm guessing they're hoping that you scare them off when you whip it out before actually having to whip out the blade. I guess they're hoping that skeleton samurai will scare your opponent away and you don't have to whip the blade out. See, again, not really the best. You really have to get down on that flipper to get it to open all the way. If you half-ass it and don't commit all the way, it's not going to get a positive lock. Wow, I kind of wish I would have got to that earlier in this box, because honestly, this is definitely my least favorite item out of this Shit Hits the Fan box at the $20 value. Just let's recap again with the stuff we have. Obviously right here, the Shadow Warrior. Fail, in my opinion. Then we had the matches. Useful. You know, drop a couple of those in some of your packs. Have an alternate way of lighting a fire. Your mystery survival accessory. I think we lucked out here with getting this 18 gauge galvanized wire. You know, that could definitely come in useful and would be a good addition to any pack. Pardon me. And then again with the headlamp that is already coming apart. Headlamp, I think, is definitely worth it in this box. Good, useful, tactical item. I've got a bunch of these already, but still, definitely a good item to have. Never can have too many headlamps, too many light sources. So that is definitely a good one. Again, with another light source, your emergency auto tool here with the crank flashlight. Nowhere near as bright as the headlamp, but in a pinch, this is, you know, better than nothing, better than being in the dark. Again, you got your glass breaker and your seatbelt cutter right here. So good little tool to just throw in your car or your, you know, your loved one's vehicle. Forget about it. And they've always kind of got a little emergency tool if needed. And lastly, in the box, the survival machete, jungle Tanto machete. Again, I don't know about jungle, you know, maybe it's biohazardous. I don't know what that's for. Maybe the Shit Hits the Fan logo, I guess. Same with the colors. Does feel really good in the hand. A little short as far as the machete is concerned, but I could still see some use out of this. Bushwhacking a little bit, you know, maybe at a campsite, throw this in with your supplies when you go camping if you so choose, or just throw it in a bug out bag is just another useful item. It's not going to take up a whole ton of space, you know, it's fairly lightweight and could get the job done. $20 Mystery Shit Hits the Fan box for the month of March. I have to say, I'm really impressed with the items that we got in there. Everything in that box is useful, from the machete to the galvanized wire, the auto breaker, the headlamp, the waterproof matches. And though I really hate the item, I guess you could say that the Shadow Warrior knife is useful. Me personally, not a fan at all. Wouldn't pay $10, wouldn't pay 10 cents for it. It's just a hideous, cheesy knife that maybe a 10-year-old would get for his birthday and think it's cool. But me, as a grown man, adult, yeah, that's not my cup of tea when it comes to knives. I want more practical, or tactical, and that's neither. So, but again, it's in there. It's included in the value. I definitely got my $20 worth. Again, I'm surprised with this box. I'm really a fan. I'm going to keep it another month and see if April ends up being as good as March. Maybe I'll compare it to something else around that similar price point, $20, $25. We'll see in the future. But thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And again, subscribe to the channel. And remember, we got to defend the second so we can protect the first.